Good morning guys, Simplypops here, and today I'm doing a day in the life of the 14-inch M3 Pro MacBook Pro. Say that 3 times fast. But actually, I'm in Canada. I mean, look at that. I woke up to this. I left my M1 Max back at home. I didn't bring it. My apologies. I really started watching YouTube videos, Netflix last night, and I forgot to put it in the charger, so I'm gonna let this charge up. But it's still early. It's 7:29. I got into space black color too, so you can see how it's looking so far. And to be honest, this is way better than midnight for sure. Look how much, like, you can still see the fingerprints and the wear and tear, the smudges and stuff, but it's very hard to see it from this angle or even other lighting conditions. But yeah, I love this colorway. It's growing on me. I didn't really like it at first. I thought it was too much like space gray, but space black is slowly but surely becoming my favorite MacBook color. I actually need to get some toothpaste. Couldn't bring it. I didn't have any small toothpaste. Could have brought it at the airport. I find it insane how they don't have no Rite Aid or anything in Canada, but that's an American thing. Power of an Airbnb, you have your own dedicated stove, microwave, you have pots, pans, cups, all of that stuff. I'm actually gonna use this. And I never used an electric stove before, I only mess with gas. Probably wonder what's going on with the MacBook. I had to charge it off a little bit, but now I'm getting ready to use it. I had my breakfast and I'm getting ready to watch some YouTube videos or Netflix or whatever.
Terabyte hard drive for all the content that I produce and that you see.
So when I'm trying to tell you, when you look at them views and you say, hey now, don't hit my Cash App, hit my Zelle or my...
All right. Enough playing around. It is time to get creative. I plugged in my external hard drive, opened up Final Cut Pro to really test out the power of the M3 Pro. Now, this isn't my first video that I'm editing, but edited in Toronto, and I gotta say, the M3 Pro definitely exceeded my expectations. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pushing this MacBook to the brim, listening to music on Instagram, editing a video, which I got a lot of video edits done. Now, unfortunately, this missing file, the hard drive is at home with the files that I need to finish editing. Reliving this Jamaica moment, which you guys are gonna see very soon. I could have dropped it today if I had the footage. It would have been awesome to drop it today. I have the thumbnail, everything is ready. Now, this is the thumbnail shoot. I was definitely scared holding over the M3 over the balcony, but I would say it was worth it. The thumbnail came out clean. Let's resume. Let's go outside. M3 Pro is to be expected. It's faster. It's Apple's 3nm processor. But as a person coming from the M1 series, how fast do you really want your MacBook? Seriously. All right, look at this amazing view of Toronto. But yeah, the M3 Pro, just edited my Jamaica vlog or the Pixel 8 Pro day in the life. It handled it with flying colors, even though I didn't do any kind of graphical work, such as motion graphics or any kind of effects on screen. It still played back everything smooth. Okay, I'm getting too cold now. Let me get back inside. Oh, the MacBook is on 6%. And that's a perfect segue. Let's talk about the battery life. The battery life on the 14-inch model is okay, but coming from a 16-inch, you're missing out. It's actually a downgrade. But would you rather better battery life or portability? And traveling with this 14-inch model, it fits the airplane trays perfectly. I actually made a video comparing the 16-inch versus the 14-inch. Highly encourage you guys to watch it, but it's toasty in here. Not to say that the battery life is terrible on this. It's just so much better on the 16-inch. And speaking of so much better, the speakers on the 16-inch, it blows the 14-inch out the water. Bass is bigger speaker drivers, bigger battery, bigger trackpad. Bigger is better, but not necessarily, because you could travel with this a little bit more efficiently. The weight on the 14-inch model, definitely you gotta notice that difference too. But yo, the space black matches my AirPods Max perfectly. Apple, give us the AirPods Max with Type-C. Okay, I wasn't even planning on really doing a day in the life. I thought about it last minute. I thought it would be a good idea, but I'm not really trying to lug around with a MacBook all day. I mean, pretty much I work from home. So naturally, okay, I'm at an Airbnb in Toronto. I'm working from home. Well, not home, not my home. I don't even know if y'all even want to see me laying down while I'm talking about the MacBook Pro. You have the USB-C, HDMI, and that SD card slot there. And then on the other side, you have that headphone jack, two Thunderbolt Type-C, and you have your MagSafe, which, by the way, the MagSafe cable is black. So they made both ends black to match with the color of the MacBook, which is a nice attention to details, but unfortunately, the charging brick is white. Come on, Apple, give us a black charging brick. The MacBook might have a smaller battery, but at least you have quick charge. Or even better yet, you could bring a power brick and charge the MacBook with no problem. This is the Shark Geek Storm 2. This is a transparent see-through power bank. Definitely one of the more unique power banks, and it's gonna charge your MacBook no problems. Charge my phone a couple of times, and you gotta have a powerful power bank in your travel collection. I'm gonna throw a link in the description to this, by the way, in case you guys are interested. And that's a perfect segue to accessories, storage. Now the storage on this is 512, and that's perfectly fine for most people, but for the professionals, we need at least 1 terabyte. And that's what I have on my M1 Max. And having 512, you're gonna very quickly run out of storage. Now, yeah, you could give Apple your money, upgrade the storage, no problem. That's gonna significantly increase the price. Get yourself a high quality external SSD hard drive. This is the Samsung T7, and I love this. I've been using this for years. I got it in gray, matches perfectly with the space black. And this is a whopping 2 terabytes. If I lose this, I'm done. This is where I edit every single one of my projects, and it's convenient because you could put it from one Mac to another, and you could continue where you left off. If you want to upgrade something, upgrade the RAM, because this has 18 gigabytes of RAM, which it's not any old RAM, it's unified memory. And regardless of having Chrome and everything else in the background, it did not stutter, surprisingly. So you might not even need 32 gigabytes of RAM or even 128 gigabytes. That's a lot. If you get in that 128 gigabytes of unified memory, you may as well get like a Mac Pro at that point. My wallpaper packs will be linked down below. Touch ID, very responsive. macOS Sonoma. Shout out to the Not Boring Company. I see you. Yeah, this app right here, let me tell you something about this app, man. This is the best weather app, period. This is the not boring weather. The extra 2 inches of the 16-inch makes a difference, in my opinion, especially if you're on Final Cut Pro. I just closed it. Seeing all the scopes and graphs and everything, you have a little bit more room to work with. But usually I connect this onto an ultra wide anyway. I better put this on the charger. Okay, all right. So in conclusion, who is this for? The M3 series in general. So the M3, the M3 Pro, and even the M3 Max, which I didn't test out yet. This is for anyone who still is on Intel. So if you going back to 2019 or earlier, you still have an Intel-based Mac. This is gonna be a significant upgrade for you, and I highly encourage you guys to upgrade. Maybe you have a Windows PC or a Windows desktop and you wanna finally get your door into the Mac. This is a better time. This is the best time to get into the Mac with the M3 series. But someone like me who already have the M1 Max already, this isn't necessarily an upgrade that I need. Did not test out the M3 Max just yet, but according to Brian Tong, MKBHD, I watched a bunch of videos reviewing the M3 Max. You can see the export times, it doesn't make the biggest difference of them all. What, you save in 2 seconds or you save in 5 seconds. But does it make sense for the dollar for dollar value? Does it make sense spending another $4,000 on a MacBook just to get 5 seconds or 10 seconds or maybe even 30 seconds faster of performance? Not really necessary. And even somebody like MKBHD is not even upgraded to the M3 series. He's still rocking out with the M1 Max MacBook Pro 16-inch. He's not even using the M1 Max to its full potential. What makes you think somebody with an M3 Pro or an M3 Max is gonna even take it that much further? They introduced a new color to kind of get people to upgrade, but MacBooks are so good that what can you do next year? Or what can you do the following year after that? You guys gotta pick up my Fusion wallpaper pack. This is the absolute best wallpapers for your Mac. And this one here is called Powerless Control Freak, which, fun fact, is my original channel name. But then I very quickly changed it to Simplypops, but that's the name of this wallpaper, and I think it looks stunning. The Fusion wallpaper packs, links will be down below. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok for more behind the scenes here in Toronto. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, click on that notification bell. And other than that, I hope you all have a simple day.